Thank you for visiting the Coin Lady channel again. The topics of Hbar and Hbar will be covered today, everyone. After that, I hope that whoever you are out there in the globe is having a wonderful day or night. So, I was surprised to see a post from the amazing Greg Luntex, who is well known in the area for his Q&A videos, pop up on my page not long ago. But that's not all he's great at. Outside of Q&A, he's also quite knowledgeable about creating material for the internet and making money online. At this time, there is a widespread misunderstanding of cryptocurrency, and people often ask, why should I invest in Hbar? As a result, I felt compelled to share this piece and encourage everyone who isn't already following him to do so. Even if I were to invest in XRP, what would be the point? There has been a lot of bullshit thrown around this space for a long time. So why should I put my money into any of these initiatives when I can put it into Pepe? Regarding the development of content and even influencers. Because I'm merely a researcher in this field, I despise being called an influencer or anything similar. In the course of my investigation, I came upon something intriguing regarding crypto. Initially, everyone gets into crypto for one reason or another. It could be because they see people becoming rich off of crypto, which is a bit of a double-edged sword, because many of those people aren't actually making a ton of money off of crypto. The majority of the individuals seen cruising around in Lamborghinis are influencers. Many of these people are little more than con artists, so I hesitate to call them influencers. Greg kind of goes into that extensively in this post. A new division has emerged inside the cryptocurrency market. Bitcoin, on the one hand, is making its way onto Wall Street and is emerging as a distinct asset class in its own right. And here we have it, isn't it? There will always be setbacks that you may look back on when you first start out in crypto, and that's okay. Plus, it has the potential to hinder your achievement in one way or another. 2. You can gain wisdom from your setbacks by reflecting on and analyzing them. You can learn from your mistakes, improve upon them, and achieve remarkable success as a result. I first became interested in cryptocurrency when I was gambling with CS.GO skins. At the time, many websites accepted cryptocurrency as payment for in-game items like cases and keys. Additionally, I was working as a freelancer at the time and was receiving payment in cryptocurrency for projects such as design. I spent 3 or 4 years doing nothing but gambling with cryptocurrency after getting into the game. Then I dove into my research and learned more about the area. Gradually, you begin to perceive the bigger picture. Similar to how this is the technological wave of the future, you realize that this is where things are headed. Collaborating with prominent universities, we have outstanding projects. Web 3.0 application cases in the real world will receive an influx of trillions of dollars this year. Also, something very disturbing is happening with the meme coin bubble. During the height of the 2021 cycle, there were 15,000 tokens listed on CoinMarketCap. Now, there are 2.4 million tokens, and although 95% of them are useless, some of them are gaining billions of dollars in value overnight. On a daily basis, influencers and crooks haul NPCs to the cleaners after brainwashing them into believing they can make millions by betting on cat coins. Further, I will state this at this very moment. Whatever the case may be, as an influencer in the field, I despise the phrase content creator. It makes no difference, does it? Because there are individuals investing their hard-earned money into these items, it is imperative that those who produce material in this domain take responsibility for what they promote. Whenever I bring up a non-existent project or a meme coin, I am very forthright about telling you that it is worthless. It serves no practical purpose. Good things may come of this if it takes off. In any other case, it will likely perish and become a rug pull. However, many of these content providers disregard the fact that they are being compensated by these projects to merely promote themselves. They have received payment. When the dust settles, all they are doing is leveraging their audience to make money off of us. But we do consider initiatives like Solana, don't we? Our team possesses the Solana platform, is more akin to a permissionless casino than a blockchain. The NFT frenzy of 2021 was the primary factor that made the theorem so popular, and I consider this even while considering Ethereum. When I say coins, I also mean them. Degenerates have gambled themselves into a risky state of excitement, while Bitcoin are patiently waiting for the halving. There may be periods when markets remain irrational. On the other hand, I'm not sure this meme coin liquidity will endure till the end of the year. Perhaps I am mistaken. Even with worthless tokens and attractive images, you can make a profit. I'm only stating that there's a good probability that you won't. Knowing that my investments reflect real institutional adoption helps me sleep better at night. In the end, powerful technology always triumphs. And this is where Hbar really shines, isn't it? Hbar has hardly changed, and we could sit here and chat about it all day. From its recent low of about 4 cents, Hbar hasn't done much. It reached a recent high of approximately 13 cents, which isn't a bad gain. However, when contrasted with all these worthless garbage coins, it doesn't seem that outrageous. Pay attention to how these coins are illiquid and how easy it is to shift them. There are a lot of organizations online that function as promoters and are full of key opinion leaders, coals, that will constantly promote meme currencies in an effort to drive up their price, and then dump them on retail and exit liquidity. But when we examine the Hbar, don't we? Now is the moment when Hbar will wake up in a major way, in my opinion. This technology, nevertheless, will cause major upheaval in the long run, won't it? Like other networks that have been touted for a long time, I think these ideas are hyped up too. For example, think about what would happen if Hbar had Solana's current market cap, $2.40, and Hbar was 22.5 times away from today's price, not even counting the complete bottom. Consider 113 times a $12 bar if we possessed Ethereum's market cap. For obvious reasons, the price would be slightly different if we were to use a fully diluted market cap or similar metric. However, the fact that this will transpire in due time is what really baffles me. In the long run, I fail to see how Hbar isn't worth these rates if our plans pan out. If these businesses actually implement these initiatives, if this technology starts to be widely used, and if utility becomes an important consideration after regulations are in place. Remember that the most important point is that we have no idea when this will occur. Consequently, you should prioritize short-term gains above long-term investments in technology, pay yourself and your employees, and keep a moon bag on hand in case anything incredibly unexpected happens. But before you go huddling your bag back down to square one, or worse, to a negative square one, make sure you're paying yourselves and taking profits. But why are these networks so valuable when we consider their market caps? $90 billion for Solana, over $500 million for Ethereum, and around $72 billion for VeriSign. People will always point out that enterprise and other major players use Ethereum. Even if that could be true, isn't it? Ethereum is essentially useless for scalable transactions when we examine it closely. It isn't designed to handle large-scale financial transactions. It isn't designed for large-scale, high-throughput tasks. Solana is nothing more than a gilded permissionless casino, as Greg correctly points out. It is simply that. All day long, people are putting these huge bets on meme currencies. What's crazy is that I published an article briefly discussing these endeavors. Initially, I brought up the topic of a theory and mentioned that Hbar won't be as significant as Ethereum, but it will be more significant. Starting in the year 2021, projects have been avoiding Ethereum in favor of less expensive chains up until lately. Among them, Hbar has been. A number of projects have also begun moving to Hbar on the Polygon network. Over time, we noticed a significant influx of projects moving from Solana to Hbar, and this trend persisted even when we examined Solana separately. Never mind that I'm not trying to convince you that holding down the Hbar and H4 is the pinnacle of gaming. Yeah, I'm not. When we take a step back and examine the big picture, though, I can't help but notice that many of these outlandish projects' valuations don't add up. Solana is worth more over $80 billion right now, just to give you an idea. Dogecoin is now worth more than $28 billion. More than $62 billion is invested in these worthless garbage currencies, if we take a closer look at meme coins at the moment. Lots of things on the market don't merit the high prices they charge. The retail population, however, keeps coming back for more meme coins, because they are so naive about the possibility of being rich quick. In nearly all cases, people are being deceived. Even in the realm of salons, the main point is that it's not always that they are being adopted due to meme coins and gambling. Nothing about that interests me. The video ends there. Do me a favor and subscribe to my channel. Goodbye for now.